Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening everyone. Turn on your cameras. Yes, turn on your cameras, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, tell me till what we have discussed.
So standard limits.
Sorry.
Standard limits, sir.
Okay. What is standard? I mean, what is the standard limit formula?
Limit extends to a x power n minus a power n by x minus a is equal to n into a power n minus 1.
Okay. Good. So now today we are going to talk about exponential limits. What is that? Exponential limits. Yes. Yes. So let me give a couple of questions in exponential limits. Basically, tell me what do you mean by exponential? Exponent means what? Exponential limit. Exponent means what? Exponent means power, basically, isn't it? See, for suppose, let me give you the standard formulas first. The first formula is limit x tends to 0, e power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to always 1. And if I have limit x tends to 0, a power of x minus 1 divided by x, it always gives me log a base e. What is this? Log a base e. So these are two formulas, very important, very important actually. Very important. Now, basically, what to do here? Look at this here. Here, listen to me carefully. Here, x tends to 0. Here also x. Here also x. Here x tends to 0. Here also x. Here also x. So wherever I'm just marking, wherever I'm just making a circle, that should be tends to 0. Clear? That should be tends to 0. Is that clear with everyone, guys?
Yes.
Is that clear with everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Abhinaya,
Sir,
why are you late? Yes, tell me, Abhinaya.
Sir, can you explain again?
Yeah, sure. Why are you late?
Actually, I was having another class, sir.
Okay, okay. See, exponential, basically exponent means what? Exponent with power. Look at this here. Exponent, look at this. Index, power, exponent. These are looking at power. See here, for suppose, under exponential limits, I'll be having two formulas. These are very important actually. Very important. Limit extends to 0 gives me what? Limit extends to 0. E power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to 1. And limit extends to 0, a power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to log a base e. So even you don't write base e, that doesn't make a sense here. So even you're not writing a e, let it be. So log a base is what? E here. Even you write a e, and even you don't write e, it doesn't make a sense. So it will be like that only. Clear? So now let us solve the problems. I request you all turn on your cameras. Anjali, Abhinaya, Pravalika.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Look at this. So let us solve one question now. Here. If I talk about the questions, look at the first question. Let me give you a first question. So limit x tending towards 0. So 3 power of 2x minus 2 power of 3x. 3 power of 2x minus 2 power of 3x divided by x. Now tell me, how can we write this? How can we just convert it to the standard formula? We have something called a power of x minus 1 formula. A power of x minus 1 divided by x I have. This is my formula, isn't it? This is my formula. But how can I convert? It is not looking like the given question is not looking like in the format of the formula. Then what I do here? What I have to do? So let us add and subtract 1. 3 power of 2x minus 1 minus 2 power of x plus 1. 2 power of 3x divided by simple x. So guys, look at this here. Can I add and subtract? Adding and subtracting 1 here. Add and subtract 1. So what I get here? So look at this here. So shall I distribute like this? Limit x tends to 0. 3 power of 2x minus 1 by x minus common limit x tends to 0 minus, if I take minus common, 1 minus, if I take minus common, 2 power of 3x 2 power of 3x minus 1 divided by x. Is it clear, yes or no? Can I write like that? Yes or no, guys? Tell me now. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear with everyone? See here, my formula is what? What was my formula? Limit x tends to 0. A power of x, because it's a power of x minus 1 divided by x gives me what? A log a base e. This is what gives me, isn't it? Yes, look at this here. Is it clear? But how can I just convert the given question? Yes. Look at this now. The given question is looking the form of limit x tends to 0, a power of x minus 1 divided by x is equal to log a base e. So now here I need something, whatever I have in the power, that should be same in the denominator, isn't it? Whatever I have in the in the power, that should be same in the denominator. But look at this here. Here I have 2x. So limit x, see here, whatever I have in the power, that should be in the denominator. Look at this here. So what I have to do here, for this what I have to do, limit x tends to 0, 3 power of 2x minus 1. I have to multiply and divide with the 2x minus limit x tends to 0, 2 power of 3x minus 1 divided by, multiply with the 3 on both sides. If I multiply and divide with the 3, now it becomes in the form of the formula. Look at this. Now, can I write now it as log a, look at this, log 2, isn't it? Yes or no? Look at this here. Log a base, this is my formula, isn't it? Log, so log 3 here. So a is what here? 3. So log 3 right here. Log 3 into 2. 2 into log 3, which gives me 2 log 3, minus here log 2. Log 2. So a is what here? So 2 log 2 minus 2 log 3 is my answer. 2 log 2 minus 2 log 3 is answer. Any doubts here? So guys, now how many of you know that? How many of you know that in the logarithmics? In logarithmics, guys. In logarithmics, guys, in logarithmics, the formula log a by b gives me log a minus log b. Log ab gives me
log a plus log b.
log a plus
Log
log b. Log x to the power of n gives me n into log x. If I have some power, I could write, I could just say, if you have something like this, if you have log x to the power of n, this n will be jumping forward and it will be sitting here. So n into log x, I could write that. Now, here this can be written as how? Now can I write log 3 square minus log 2 square, can I write? Yes or no? So log 3 square
yes, sir.
minus log 2 square can be written as 4. Isn't it? What is a value here? A value, a value, a value. Yes, tell me what's the answer. So log a, oh sorry, here we have 3 guys. We made a mistake here. We have 3, right? So 3 log 2. Isn't it? I have 3 here. So 3 log 2 as per this formula. As per this formula, I just wrote this. As per this formula, let me write. Since we know that log, we take limit x tends to 0, a power of x minus 1 by x is equal to log a base e. So log 3 whole square. So log 2 cube. So which means 8. So log 9 minus log 8 can be written as log a minus log b. Log a minus log b means log 9 by 8. This is my answer. Here you can write base e. Even you write, even you don't write, that doesn't make a sense. So log 9 by 8 base e is right answer. Clear? Any doubts here? Any doubts? Any doubt, guys?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So next, we'll solve one question. Next question is, limit x tends to 0, 10 power of x minus 2 power of x minus 5 power of x plus 1 divided by x into tan x. X into tan x. So look at this here. See, here I have 2 power of x, here 5 power of x. How can I write 10 power of x in terms of 2 into 5? Can I write like this? Limit x tends to 0. So 2 power of x into 5 power of x minus 2 power of x minus 5 power of x plus 1 divided by x into tan x, x into tan x. So look at this here. So limit extends to 0. Limit extends to 0. Take 2 power of x common. If I take 2 power of x common, what I remain with here? 5 power of x minus 1. If I take minus 1 common, 5 power of x minus 1 divided by x into tan x. Can I write like this? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See here, I just took 2 power of x common from these two. From this, I took minus 1 common from here. So I just remain with what? Now this one. So how can I write now? Limit extends to 0. Again, what should I take common? 5 power of x minus 1 into 2 power of x minus 1 divided by x into tan x. Isn't it? 5 power of x minus 1 to 2 power of x minus 1 divided by x into tan x. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear with everyone or not, guys? Ah. So look at this now. How can I split this one now? Can I, guys, look at this? I need x in the denominator, isn't it? Can I do? Can I multiply and divide with x here? So can I just divide with x simply? So if I divide with x, x into x is what here? X square. So I must divide with x square in the denominator as well. Or else you do one thing, guys. If you don't understand anything here. Five power of x minus 1 into 2 power of x minus 1 divided by x square. I'm multiplying and dividing with x square. All right. Now what I do is I just split. Split. Clear? Limit extends to 0 and x square. X will get cancelled here. Are you understanding my point here, guys? Is it clear with everyone? So now this part can be written as what? What? Log A. A is what here? 5 into log 2 whole divided by here limit extends to 0, tan x by x is what? 1. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can't we write it as first formula?
Which formula?
Limit extends to 0, e power x
If we have
minus.
E, especially we have E, then only we can.
Okay. Okay.
If
Okay.
we don't have E, we cannot write that.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now look at this here. This can be written as what now? Log 2 into log 5. This is what the answer. Clear? Done? Yes or no, guys? If you find anywhere in the form of e power of x, something like that, if you find anywhere this kind of this kind of formula, then you can use simply it as 1. If you find anywhere a power of x, a means constant here. A is what here? A is equal to some constant. All right. A is constant here. All right. A is constant. So next topic is logarithmic limits. Logarithmic limits, there are few formulas. Okay. There are two formulas. I mean, only one formula, let me say. limit extends to 0, ln 1 plus x divided by x is equal to always 1. Here ln means what? Ln. Ln, here I can write log a base e is equal to ln a. Ln a base e. Both are same only. Ln means log only. Alright. Ln base a, ln a base e is equal to log a base e. Both are correct only. Clear? If you write log a, this is also correct. Without writing e, without writing e in the base, that is also correct. Because log a is equal to ln a. Both are correct. Clear? You understand? So don't get confused. So basically here what should be there? Here, here, everywhere it should be x only. X means it should be same only. Need not to be only x. It can be, look at this here. Emoji tends to 0. Ln of 1 plus emoji divided by this emoji is equal to 1. Look at this here, here, here. Everywhere it should be emojis. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So now look at this now. The formula is this is the formula. The question is now. So limit x tends to a ln of 1 plus x minus a divided by x minus a. What's the answer of this? See here, what is the answer? Quickly you can you say the answer quickly.
Sir, answer 1.
Yes. One is the right answer. How many have you done? Guys, understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Next question. See here, how one, see here, this part and this part, both are same here, but we should have something here, right? We should have something here, x, but we have x. Look at this here. We have here, look at this, look at the difference. We have x tends to 0 here. We have x tends to a. This can be modified as how? X. If I shift this a to the left hand side, it become x minus a tending towards 0. Now look at this. Ln 1 plus x minus a divided by x minus a. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Now look at this. Yes or no? Yes or no? So look at this now. Here, 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 everywhere same. So simply I could write this a 1. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Hello?
No, sir.
Next question. Limit x tends to 0. Ln of 1 plus x divided by 3 power of x minus 1. Tell me the answer. Make it fast. Hello, what happened? Look at this here. Simple question. See what I have to do here. Just multiply. Divide with x. Divide with x. If I divide, what I get? Look at this. What is the formula for the above one? What is the formula for the above one? What is the formula for this? What is the answer of this and what is the answer of this? Make it fast. Tell me the answer quickly. Come on. Hello. Tell me the quickest answer.
So numerator is 1.
Okay. Denominator is what? What is denominator? Hello, look at the a power of x minus 1 divided by x. What is the formula I told you? Log a base e. Array, just now we have solved the formula. Look at this. Look at the formula. Just now we have solved, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys understanding why you are you not concentrating, guys? Are you not concentrating? Just now I told it within like just 2-3 minutes before, isn't it? This is the answer. Now guys, look at this here. Note. Everyone write this. Log A base E can be written as ln A. Both are same only. Clear? Both are same only. Both are same only. Clear? Chalo, next. And one more note, guys. Take this note somewhere here. One more note you can write here. That is log A base B can be written as log A base E divided by log B base E. This is a formula. Look at this here. I wrote some few formulas here, right? Logarithmics. Very, very important. You can write here. You can write RS. Log A base B can be written as what? Log A base E divided by log B base E. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So look at this here. Same formula I wrote here. If you want, you can just write it again, no problem. Now look at this. We'll solve the question. Limit extends to 0. Limit extends to 0. Log of 1 plus x base 10 divided by x. What is the answer of this? Make it first. Compare. Just you have to apply. You have to apply the formula. Make it fast. Yes, make it fast.
Sir, log 10 can be written as 1.
Where where do you get log 10?
Sir, in question.
No, you can't. You can't. Just keep it as it is. You can't write like that.
Okay.
Keep it as it is, because can I write something like this? Log limit extends to 0. Log of 1 plus x base e divided by log of log 10 base e into x. Isn't it? You understand or not? Hello? This, what is this here? Log, this formula is looking like this one. No, log, this is a here, this is b here. Guys, this is looking like this formula. I just wrote like that. And whole divided by x here. Is that clear? Now look at this here. Limit extends to 0. Log of 1 plus x base e divided by base x. So here look at this here. So I can write this as log x into log 10 base e. Now how can I just split like this now? Into the standard formula. Limit extends to 0. Or else you do one thing here. This formula, this gives me what? This gives me what? Hello, what that red color circle gives me? 1, isn't it? Into 1
So
by log 10 base e, which means 1 by base e here, right? So 1 by, simply can write simply can write 1 by log 10. This is the right answer. Clear? Log 10, log 10, both are same only. I hope it is clear with everyone now. I'll give one question as homework. Limit extends to e ln x minus 1 divided by x minus e. Ln x minus 1 divided by x minus e. Clear? Take this question as homework. This is the question is homework. Okay. This question is homework. And guys, I have shared a worksheet to you all on the limits lesson. So please everyone do solve that. And if you find your and if you have your textbook, first year textbook, please go through that. Mass 1A, no, sorry, Mass 1B. The chapter limits will be, in Mass 1B. Please go through that and solve the limits questions as well. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear? So we have done with the limits now. Now I'm going to talk about differentiation. Differentiation. Is that clear with everyone, guys? You understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what do you mean by differentiation? What do you mean by differentiation? Tell me what exactly you guys have an idea. Tell me, come on. Hello, differentiation means what? Right? What idea you have? See, differentiation means basically derivatives. Process of finding derivative, right? Process of finding. How many have you done with the differentiation lesson from your college side?
not yet.
Sorry.
So we not yet done, sir, in college.
Okay.
Sir, are done, sir.
Then why you are not in a position to give this basic question? Huh?
Sir, like I know the procedure, like I don't know the definition of differences.
I know that. I know. Everyone knows the procedure. Everyone will be knowing that. But you should know the definition. See, definition then how you're going to solve the problems? Yeah, problem solving, I know that. You will be solved that. Everyone solve that. But you should know that what is differentiation. Process of finding the derivatives is called as a differentiation. Process of finding the derivatives is called as the differentiation. Basically, differentiation, process of finding the derivatives is called as a differentiation. Okay, what do you mean by derivative? Are the derivative? What do you mean by derivative here? What exactly derivative and answer? Guys, are you listening to the class? Everyone turn on your cameras first. Are you guys listening to the class or not?
Yes, sir.
Process of finding the derivative. What do you mean by derivative? Yes, Arvind, Amrud, tell me what do you mean by derivative?
Sir, dx by dy.
Dy by dx or dx by dy? Dy by dx. What do you mean by dy by dx? Dy by dx, sir. Sir, d is alphabet, sir. Y is also alphabet, sir. Underline we have, sir. That is also alphabet, sir. Everyone is alphabet, sir. And you have drawn circle, sir. That is circle,
Sir,
sir. Ah.
sir, dy means differentiation of y, dx means differentiation of x.
Okay. Dy means differentiation of y. Dx means differentiation of x. Okay, fine. Very good. So tell me what is the technical definition of dy by dx?
Sir, that I don't know, sir.
You should know, sir. See, basically, difference of y divided by difference of x. Isn't it? Difference of y divided by difference of x. So, and look at this here. Right here. Derivative. Simple definition, let me give you. A rate of change of one quantity. One quantity with respect to other quantity. Rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity is called as derivative. Sir, rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity. Sir, are you teaching physics or mathematics? I don't know. Rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity. Arianna, what do you mean by that? See, look at this here. First of all, let me tell that if you have 5 rupees, you can buy five pens. If you have 5 rupees, you can buy 5 pens. If you have 10 rupees, you will buy 10 pens, of course. You understand? So here, see here, when I'm increasing the rupees, when I'm increasing the rupees, what's happening? There is some change in quantity. First, I got 5 rupees. Next, I'm getting 10 rupees, which means there is some change in quantity. So as like as you change the input of some process, so output is getting changed. You understand? As like as if I make some changes in input, what's happening? There is some changes, some increment or decrement happening. Some increment or decrement happening in output. అవునా కదా ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది సింపుల్ చెప్పండి నాకు ఇప్పుడు if you have if you feel if you're you are feeling so hungry, isn't it? Let's take an example. You're feeling so hungry, okay, so you will eat as much as you can. Only you should eat as much as you can. I mean, like you eat your comfort, like what do you call that? You have to eat to your limits. You cannot eat like దాని ఏమంటారు పెద్ద గిన్నె గిన్నె తినేము కదా మనము. అట్లా తింటే ఏమవుతుంది యూ విల్ బి ఇన్ హాస్పిటల్. యాజ్ సింపుల్ యాజ్ ఏం కాదు హాస్పిటల్కి వెళ్తారు ఏం కాకపోయినా. ఓకేనా? సో దట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్. సో వాట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్? సో దెర్ ఇస్ సమ్ చేంజ్. If you increase, if you be in your limit, so that will be good. If you increase, if you eat more than excess, more than the limit, what will happen? There is some changes. What changes are happening? Simply nothing will change. You will go to hospital. That is a change. I'm just telling you an example. That's what the basically derivative means. Look at this here. For suppose from A point to B point. Let us say A point is my Hyderabad. Let us say point A is Hyderabad here, and B point is some Chennai. All right, you are just traveling from Hyderabad to Chennai. All right, you're traveling Hyderabad to Chennai. See here, your time limits, they have asked you to travel, like, within 10 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. You have to reach a particular place within, like, let us say 4 hours only. So you have to reach from one place to another place within 4 hours. You have some urgent meeting, you have to, reach that particular place within 4 hours. See here, this is my zeroth hour. This is my zeroth hour to first hour. 0 to 0th hour to first hour. What was the distance covered by you? First hour to second hour, what is the distance covered by you? Second to third hour, what is the distance covered by you? Third to fourth, what is the distance covered by you? There's separate, there is a different distances, isn't it? So in first hour, you might, you might, let us say this is a 500 kilometer. Okay, I about to Chennai, let us example I'm telling you. I'm not, sir, only 500, I'm telling you example. Okay, so let us say 500 kilometers you have to travel within 10 hours. Okay, within 10 hours of time. See here, no one is going to ask you that how many kilometers you have traveled with first hour. In the first hour, let us say you just traveled like 40 kilometers only. In second hour, you might travel 60 kilometers. Third hour, you might travel, 70 kilometers. There is, completely depends on you. Completely depends on you how you go and at what speed you go. All right. So that is completely depends on you. Now, why do we use? What is the reason we are using derivative to, relate this distance, kilometers, time, and all? Why we are relating this stuff with the physics? See here, guys, for finding some quantity, for finding, look at an instantaneous thing. What is that? For finding instantaneous thing. Instantaneous thing means what? At certain point. Look at this. Let me ask you. After 3 hours, how much distance covered by you? I'll ask you certainly that after 3 hours, how much distance covered by you? If I ask you that, you must be in a position to tell me that after 3 hours, these many kilometers I traveled, sir. So by using what? Derivatives concept. How do we use derivatives for, finding this kind of distances and all? Yes, we do. We do use that. See, basically, I'll ask you at certain point. This is what called it instantaneous point. At instantaneous point. At instantaneous point for finding unknowing things, for finding unknown things. See, I do not know after 3 hours how many, how much distance I covered. See here, we have, after 2 hours, I just traveled some, distance. After 3 hours, I might have, look, I might be traveling with some speed, and I may be, traveling some more distance. See here, basically derivative is an rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity. Now look at this here. Instantaneous change is called what? Called derivative. There is a two definitions. What is that? Rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity, instantaneous change. So instantaneous change means what? Now I'm just traveling from A point to B point at a certain point. At certain point, what was the change? So look at this after second hour and third hour. What is the change occurred by you? After second hour, how much kilometer you have traveled? After third hour, how much distance you covered? So there will be some change, right? There might be same distance covered by you, but there will be some change. So for finding that kind of change, instantaneous change is called as, getting that kind of instantaneous change is called as derivative, basically. All right, derivative. So I'll ask you after 2 hours, what is the distance covered by you, and what was your speed? With what speed you was traveling? All right, with what speed you was traveling? All right, you understand my point. See, derivative after 2 years. Derivative means after 2 hours. What was your speed? After 2 hours, we are talking about a particular instantaneous point. We are talking about an instantaneous point. At that particular instantaneous point, what was your speed? That instantaneous part is called as what? Instantaneous part is called as derivative. After 2 hours, what was your speed? If I ask you, so after that particular instantaneous instant, that instantaneous part is called as derivative. All right, derivative means what? Rate of change of quantity with respect to other quantity. So look at this here. If I go speed, I'll travel. If I go speed, I'll be reaching my destination very soon. I mean, very early. If I travel somewhat slow, I'll reach somewhat delayed. All right, I'll be reaching my destination but somewhat with a delay. There will be a delay in reaching my destination. All right, so there will be some change. If you travel with a more speed, you will reach as soon as you travel with a more speed, you will reach as soon as you can get. If you travel with a less speed, but if you are going somewhat slow, you will reach your destinations with a late. All right, you understand? So you understand the definition clearly. So instantaneous change is also called as derivative, or other definition is what? Rate of change of one quantity with respect to other quantity is called as also derivative only. Instantaneous change is what? After certain point. After certain point, if I ask you that, see here, you're traveling Hyderabad to Chennai. I'm asking you after 4 hours, what was your speed? That particular, after 4 hours, I'm asking, after 4 hours, at 4 hours or after 4 hours, what was your speed? If I'm asking about that, at that particular instantaneous point, at that kind of particular instantaneous point is called as the derivative. All right, what is that point? After 4 hours, what was the speed? So that particular instantaneous part or point is called as instantaneous change. That is called as derivative. All right, that is called as derivative. I hope it is clear with everyone, guys. So, and we'll discuss this class in the next session. And until then, goodbye. Please revise, do finish your limits worksheet, and come up with the class. All right, thank you.
Thank you.